There is a town in Canada that gets more sunshine annually than Rio de Janeiro. Another town grows peaches commercially despite being at 50 degrees north latitude. A third town averages less snow than Seattle despite being in the Canadian prairies. These are microclimates, specific geographic conditions creating weather dramatically different from surrounding areas. Valleys that trap heat, lakes that moderate temperature, mountains that block storms. Most Canadians assume Canadian weather means harsh winters and short summers, but geography creates exceptions. Towns where the climate defies latitude, where conditions support agriculture that should not be possible. We found 10 towns where the weather is genuinely better than you think. Number 10. Nelson, British Columbia. Nelson sits in the Kootenay region. Population 11,000. The town sits on Kootenay Lake's west arm surrounded by mountains. Nelson averages 200 sunny days annually. The lake moderates temperature extremes. Winter is milder than interior BC locations at similar latitude. Average house price, $585,000. The climate, lake access, and cultural scene drive demand. The growing season is longer than surrounding areas. The lake effect delays frost in fall and warms spring earlier. Why the microclimate works. Kootenay Lake is large and deep. Water moderates temperature year-round. Mountains protect from severe weather systems. The consideration, Nelson gets significant precipitation. Winter brings snow, but temperatures stay moderate. Number 9. Peachland, British Columbia. Peachland sits on Okanagan Lake between Kelowna and Penticton, population 5,000. The name is literal. Peaches grow here commercially. Average house price, $725,000. Okanagan real estate is expensive. Peachland averages over 2,000 sunshine hours annually. Summer temperatures regularly exceed 30 degrees. Winter is mild for interior BC. The peach orchards prove the microclimate. Peaches require specific heat accumulation and frost-free periods. Peachland provides both. Why the microclimate works. The Okanagan Valley is rain-shadowed desert. Peachland sits at the valley's warmest point. The lake moderates extremes. The consideration, summer is very hot. Temperatures exceed 35 degrees regularly. Number 8. Niagara-on-the-Lake, Ontario. Niagara-on-the-Lake sits where the Niagara River meets Lake Ontario. Population 20,000. The town is famous for wine. The wine exists because of microclimate. Average house price, $785,000. Proximity to Toronto and wine tourism drive prices. The growing season is significantly longer than inland Ontario. The moderating effect allows peach, cherry, and wine grape production. Winter is milder than Toronto despite being slightly north. Lake Ontario does not freeze completely. Why the microclimate works. Large water body moderates temperature. Escarpment blocks prevailing winds. The consideration, lake effect brings precipitation. Winter can be gray and damp. Number 7. Wolfville, Nova Scotia. Wolfville sits in the Annapolis Valley. Population 5,000. The valley is Nova Scotia's agricultural heartland because of microclimate. Average house price, $425,000. Wolfville is University Town, which supports prices. The Annapolis Valley is sheltered by North and South Mountains. The protection creates warmer, drier conditions than coastal Nova Scotia. The valley supports apple orchards, vineyards, and vegetable production. Why the microclimate works. Mountain ranges block Atlantic weather systems. The valley orientation channels and traps warm air. The consideration? Winter still happens. Wolfville is milder than coastal Nova Scotia, but still experiences maritime winter. Number 6. Kelowna, British Columbia. Kelowna sits on Okanagan Lake. Population 140,000. This exceeds our typical size limit, but the microclimate is too significant to exclude. Kelowna is Canada's desert city. Sunshine hours exceed 2,000 annually. Summer temperatures regularly hit 35 degrees. Average house price, $785,000. The climate drives demand. The city supports wine industry, fruit orchards, and year-round outdoor recreation. Why the microclimate works. The Okanagan Valley is rain shadow. Mountains block Pacific moisture. Okanagan Lake moderates temperature extremes. The consideration, summer heat is intense. Wildfires are increasing concern. Number 5. Medicine Hat, Alberta. Medicine Hat sits in southeastern Alberta. Population 65,000. This prairie city has distinctly unusual weather. Medicine Hat averages over 2,600 sunshine hours annually. This is more sunshine than Rio de Janeiro, more than Los Angeles. Winter Chinook winds bring warm spells. The city averages less snow than Seattle despite being prairie Alberta. Average house price, $315,000. Affordable relative to its weather advantage. Why the microclimate works. The city sits where prairie meets foothills. Chinook winds flow down from the Rockies bringing warm air. The consideration, wind is constant. The weather changes rapidly. Plus 15 one day, minus 20 the next. Number 4, Kamloops, British Columbia. Kamloops sits where the North and South Thompson Rivers meet. Population 100,000. The city sits in rain shadow, creating semi-arid conditions. Kamloops averages over 2,000 sunshine hours annually. Precipitation is minimal. Average house price, $565,000. The climate advantage drives prices. Annual precipitation is under 300 millimeters. This is desert level. Sagebrush grows naturally. Why the microclimate works. Kamloops sits deep in rain shadow. Coastal mountains block Pacific moisture. The city sits in double rain shadow, creating extreme dryness. The consideration, summer is hot and dry. Wildfire risk is significant. Number 3, Creston, British Columbia. Creston sits in the Kootenay Valley near the BC-Idaho border. Population 5,000. The valley microclimate supports agriculture impossible elsewhere at this latitude. Creston grows table fruit commercially. Apples, cherries, peaches. The growing season is long. Average house price, $485,000. The climate and agricultural land drive prices. The valley is sheltered by mountains on all sides. The protection creates warm, stable conditions. Why the microclimate works. Complete mountain enclosure. Valley bottom traps and holds warm air. The consideration, the valley can trap cold air in winter. Summer heat can be intense. Number 2, Penticton, British Columbia. Penticton sits between Okanagan and Skaha Lakes. Population 35,000. The double lake effect creates one of Canada's most favorable microclimates. Penticton averages over 2,000 sunshine hours annually. The climate supports wine grapes, stone fruit, and year-round outdoor recreation. Average house price, $685,000. The climate justifies the price for many buyers. The double lake moderating effect is unique. Water on both sides moderates temperature more effectively than single lake locations. Why the microclimate works. 2 lakes moderate temperature. Rain shadow blocks precipitation. Valley walls trap heat. The consideration, summer heat exceeds 35 degrees regularly. Wildfire smoke affects air quality. Number 1, Osoyoos, British Columbia. Osoyoos sits at the south end of the Okanagan Valley, population 5,000. This town has Canada's warmest climate by multiple measures. Osoyoos averages over 2,000 sunshine hours annually. The town is Canada's only true desert. Annual precipitation is under 300 millimeters. Summer temperatures regularly exceed 35 degrees. Average house price, $545,000. Expensive for a town this small but delivering Canada's best climate. Osoyoos Lake is Canada's warmest lake. Summer water temperatures reach 24 to 26 degrees Celsius. The town supports wine industry, fruit orchards, and rattlesnakes. Yes, rattlesnakes. The climate is warm enough to support species found nowhere else in Canada. Why the microclimate works. Osoyoos sits at the valley's lowest point. The valley orientation is perfect north-south. Mountains create complete rain shadow. The lake moderates temperature. Every factor aligns. The consideration, summer is very hot. Extended periods over 35 degrees. Air conditioning is essential. Water is scarce. Osoyoos takes the top spot because it represents the extreme. This is as warm and dry as Canada gets. The microclimate here creates ecosystem found nowhere else in the country. Conclusion, 10 towns, Nelson to Osoyoos, each with measurably different climate from surrounding areas, each proving that Canadian weather is not uniform. Geography creates exceptions. These microclimates exist because of specific conditions. Lakes moderate temperature, mountains block weather systems, valleys trap heat. The combinations create pockets where the weather defies latitude and expectations. For those assuming Canada means harsh weather everywhere, these 10 towns prove otherwise. The climate advantages are real. The data supports them. Your move.